Hey guys and girls, what's going on? Mr. Midnight coming right back at you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm sorry this one's not edited like the other ones are with all the intro and the studio and everything. But we actually have some very interesting news coming at you. We are moving locations of the studio, so we're in the middle of moving. I'm moving out of my house for the first time. It's actually going to be very exciting stuff, so I'm actually about to get ready for bed here. But I saw this movie over the weekend, and I figured I really want to talk about it. So let's get into a discussion about Kingsmen: The Golden Circle, which is the sequel to Kingsmen: The Secret Service that came out about 3-4 years ago, starring Taron Egerton, Colin Firth, Channing Tatum, Halle Berry, and just a myriad of different others, just big names. And so let's just break it down. So some of the stuff that I really loved about this was, I mean, just the Kingsman movie itself was an amazing original story. It was based off a graphic novel called The Secret Service, and Taron Egerton was just this amazing force to be reckoned with. Couple him with Colin Firth and the two playing off of their energies in the Kingsmen: The Secret Service. It was an absolutely fantastic movie. I love the gadgets that the Kingsmen have. I love the lore and them being named after the Knights of the Round Table. That was absolutely amazing. But the Golden Circle, it had a lot of issues, and we'll get to those in a minute. The things that I loved about the Golden Circle was that it actually kept with that aesthetic. It kept with the aesthetic of the gadgets, and it kept with the aesthetic of the Secret Service, and it brought in the statesmen. The Kingsmen are in England, the statesmen are in the United States. They make whiskey, the Kingsmen are tailors, and it was a great dynamic, and it was beautifully ridiculous in some cases. Little bit of it might be a little spoiler, but they probably put it in the trailer. Like Channing Tatum's character is Agent Tequila, and like Galahad was one of the Knights of the Round Table. That's Taron Egerton's, Eggsy's character's name. His handle is Galahad. So some of the things that I liked was, again, the cutesy aesthetic and the delightfully ridiculous puns on America and England and everything of this nature. That's probably pretty much it. It was, man, it suffered from a lot of pacing problems, side story problems. There was a lot of that. Couldn't really get over that with it. I guess a good way to say it is it suffered a lot of sequel syndrome. Basically, they tried to capture lightning in a bottle again, and they captured lightning bugs instead of the whole bolt. So, and the whole Channing Tatum thing, I thought he was going to be in the movie a lot longer than he was. He's actually in it a small sliver of this movie. So, I mean, I wouldn't really recommend seeing Agent Tequila in it very much. I will warn you of that if you're a Channing Tatum fan and you're going to see this movie as a Channing Tatum fan because you want to see him, play off the energy from Eggsy, Taron Egerton's character, I wouldn't go to this movie because it's not filled with Channing Tatum, but it's more along the lines of that mustached character. You'll know him from Game of Thrones, the guy who got his skull crushed. He was also in Narcos. He's an amazing. I don't remember the actor's name. I do forgive me. I apologize again. I'm about to go to bed. It's Monday night. I'm shooting this. Not even in my studio. I'm not even getting this thing edited like I usually do. No intro, no nothing. But that's fine. That's awesome. More on that in a minute. But so, as far as experience with Kingsman: The Golden Circle, if you wanted to wait on Blu-ray release, even Redbox release, I definitely would wait on that. Now, I will warn you, okay, if you let your kids see the Kingsman: The Secret Service, which I really wouldn't have recommended you do anyway, do not let them go see Kingsman: The Golden Circle. There are a few scenes in this movie that you will be talking about for a little while. You might even have to have the talk with your kids a little prematurely if you take them to see this movie. Do not do it. It's a bad idea. Terrible, terrible idea. But kids upwards of 10, maybe 13. Yeah, I'd wait till 13 going to this. I do believe it is a rated R film, though, so I'd keep the children out of it as much as possible. But as far as experience goes, you guys can probably just rent it on Blu-ray or even buy it on Blu-ray to complete your collection, because I know there's going to be a third one of these guys. You know there's going to be a third one. There's always a third one, and it always sucks, but hopefully this won't suffer from that, and we'll have an amazing saga to go off of. Second one, not so much. But the third one should be okay. Of course, the first one's always the best. So, again, as far as experience, I'd wait for it. I wouldn't waste your money to go see it in theaters. Now, if you just want a date night movie, yeah, it could work. It really could work. So, there's your experience. As far as the rating goes, I'm going to give it a half moon, guys. Half moon, all the way around, 50-50. I loved, the aesthetic of the Kingsmen versus the Statesman and all the gadgets and everything they have, but it was just a little bit too ridiculous for me. Some parts of it was the villain, Poppy. She was very two-dimensional. It wasn't like Samuel L. Jackson's character in the first one and his plot to take over the world. His was actually really genius, really original. It played off of a lot of other things that we've seen in movies, but Poppy's was just a little bit too Bondish for me, and it wasn't a Bond film. It wasn't supposed to be a Bond film. So, half moon for me, guys. Yeah, and that about wraps it up for this review. So, that was the Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Now, a little bit of news of what's going on. Like I told you, we are moving studios. We are going to be doing a whole new set. We're going to be assembling that. I will be seeing movies intermittently with that, and if we don't have everything set up, I will be shooting it on the phone, like I'm doing it now. But good things, best things, great things are coming to Midnight's premiere, and I really hope you guys stick around for the entire story, because this is going to be fantastic and awesome. So, we're up to 57 subscribers. We finally broke the 54 threshold. We really need to get that up to 100 within probably the next year, guys. So if you guys could just please, if you guys liked what you saw in this video, please click that like button and share this in your social media. Share it with your friends. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you have. Just share Midnight's premiere so we can get that word out, so we can get the word of this channel out, because I know you guys love the content that comes out of this. I love making the content. My director and producer loves editing the content. And there's going to be so many other great things coming out of Midnight's premiere that you guys are just not prepared for yet. And it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait for me to do it so I can put it out there for you guys to actually see. So, like I said, stick around. Keep playing along with us, because this is going to get fantastic quick. And, if you guys liked what you saw, please click that subscribe button. And again, like I say, sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is caring. We do a lot to bring this amazing content to your eyeballs. So again, share, subscribe, like, comment below if you've seen Kingsman: The Golden Circle or Kingsman: The Secret Service, and what you think of it. I want to hear from you guys, and if there's any movies that you guys would particularly like me to review or anything of this nature, be it classic or in the theaters right now, again, comment below. I want to hear from you guys. My name is Mr. Midnight. This has been another edition of Midnight's Premiere. Thank you again so much for watching, guys. See you later.